Continue to surge, so is the concern of evictions.
That's right, Tella, especially as extra unemployment benefits are just days from ending and the Congress debates on what to do next.
Our Shay O'Connor is live at 10 with more on the fear many have on where they and their children will sleep. Shay?
That's right, Gina. In Selma, now officials say about 300,000 people from across the state of Louisiana are currently facing evictions. And with the end to this federal aid among us at this time, they tell me that they're not sure exactly what's going to happen and they fear that the situation will get worse.
Louisiana is one of 3 states in the entire country where in the last few months it's expected to happen that a third of our citizens will not be able to make a mortgage or house payments.
Families across Louisiana bracing for the inevitable. The final protection for tenants will end in August, and the additional federal unemployment ends July 31st.
That's when landlords, regardless of what funding that they've had or anything like that, that they can go in and say, I haven't been paid. I need to evict this tenant, and they will be able to do so.
The number of kids that we're caring for 24/7 is going to jump from about 215 to 250. That's what I'm really concerned about. Families, young mothers and children being thrown out of apartments because they can't afford them and they know they have no source of income.
Since the start of the pandemic, some local nonprofits have been trying to help. The Greater New Orleans Foundation gave about $3 million in aid.
So it's important that we keep doing our part, but that the federal government needs to do its part. And now is not the time to roll back benefits when we're still in the midst of this pandemic.
Still, officials say families will suffer most. The hope is more money will go toward housing.
I'm saying to our leaders, you didn't go far enough. You've closed these businesses. These folks cannot work. You have an obligation to see that they can remain housed.
And with that being said, if anyone has any questions regarding their rights as tenants or even evictions, you're being urged to go ahead on and visit our website, WDSU.com. For now, reporting live from Uptown, Shay O'Connor, WDSU News.
Hey, shalom, all praises, honor, glory goes to Yah, Bashem Ashah, Bashem Rakakadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders, a great millstone, peace and blessings to you fellow Akim out there pushing out this word in true sincerity. All right, so I'm going to make this quick. The video that you just saw, Louisiana, the state of Louisiana, pretty much nearly 300,000, 300,000, not 30,000, 300,000 residents in Louisiana are facing eviction amid this pandemic. Okay. We're in that time. We're in the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay. And who do you think the majority of those residents are? Okay. What nationality do you think they are? Of course, you already know what they are. They're, so-called Negroes. Okay. The tribes. Okay. Amidst this so-called pandemic, where they're saying that, you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans are predisposed, and you are, in your communities, you have the most, COVID, you have the most virus, and, you're more susceptible to these viruses because of you're more predisposed, or you have all these conditions of, diabetes, heart disease. All right, this damn devil is coming in. All right, he's coming in. This is the time of Jacob's trouble. This is the time where the Lord's going to judge, you Israelites, you wicked Israelites. There's hurricanes going on, so we're coming to hurricane season. There'll be a lot of flooding. What do you think? And also, who do you think, mainly is going to get evicted? It's going to be women and children, the single sisters, the single Black woman. Okay. And then what is Esau going to do? He's going to say, okay, well, if you want housing, come to, and get the vaccine, come and get the chip. Okay. So we're in that time. Like I said, I'm gonna leave you with 2 scriptures. I'm gonna make this real quick. This is Ezekiel 21:9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus said the Lord, a sword is sharpened and also furbished. Okay, that sword is being sharpened right now. Okay, You Israelites are about to catch pure hell. Okay, and the word has went out in Louisiana. Okay, as well as all 50 states. Okay, on the internet. So you Israelites out there in Louisiana, which this is going to happen to all the states. Okay, even in here in California where I'm at. Okay, it's going to happen in New York. It's going to happen in Louisiana. It's going to happen in Georgia. It's going to happen in Texas. Okay, it's going to happen in a wave. Now Esau Edom might come in, try to step in, and really, you Jakes are done. All right, really, you're done. Esau Edom, he's gonna come in, but in order for you to, get housing, what's gonna happen? You gotta take his vaccine and his chip. All right, so that sword is being sharpened. And what is that sword, or who is that sword? That sword is Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the one that you love. Okay, so when you Jakes start getting kicked out on the streets, we are not going to, feel sorry for you. Okay. Because the Lord has spoken, and you did not want to listen. Okay. Also, the scriptures say, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help." And who do our people go down? For help, for comfort. They go to the devil. All right. They go to the so-called white man, their God. Okay, their father. Okay. Now their father's about to kick their ass out on the streets. Okay, and he doesn't care about your kids. He doesn't care about none of that. And he has given it to be furbished. Okay, so the Lord, he set it up that it may be handled. The sword is sharpened. All right, this damn devil Esau Edom, he's been getting prepared. While you niggas been dancing, while you niggas been drinking and going to the club, watching basketball, shooting each other, in the streets, Esau Edom has been sharpening his sword, okay? Through all his technology, through all his laws that he's implementing right now. All right, this pandemic, this was all that sword being sharpened. Okay, to really, really, affect you Israelites, okay? Because you're at the bottom. Now, all these other nations, yeah, they're affected. Yet, as the scriptures say, a lot of these nations, they're gonna go back home. Okay, they have somewhere to go. It's you Jakes that don't have anywhere to go, okay? And it's furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer. See? The hand of the slayer. Esau Edom. Cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people. See? So we're in a time where the sword that is being furbished and ready to smite is going to be upon the Lord's people. Okay, you black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. And, they're doing these different, news pieces about these evictions, but nobody's really taking these things serious until what happens. And this is going to do what? This is going to incite more rioting. This is going to incite, more sedition, more, breaking into, these different stores, you Jakes are going to be hunger strapped. Oh, I missed, we're literally coming into the famine. So the Lord is not the Lord has not been playing with you the whole time. He's been handing out his hand of mercy, and you've been slapping it away. So now it's time to understand these things, death by pain, okay? As the scriptures say, it shall be upon the princes of Israel, terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Okay, whether you believe it or not, those people of Louisiana, you so-called Negroes. Okay, I've never been in Louisiana. I'm not sure if there's Latin tribes out there like that. But if there is, y'all gonna get kicked out too. Okay. Smite therefore upon thy thigh. Okay. So the Lord, He's always been preparing Esau Edom for these last days to come upon you. Okay. And we've been speaking these things. We literally been, crying, yelling at the rooftop, saying this damn devil's going to come in. He's going to, try to destroy you. Now, let me bring out this scripture. Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. Okay, we're in that time. Alas, which that word alas also could also mean woe. Okay. For that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. Because all these things that are being prepared are really being prepared for you Israelites. Now, yeah, you're going to have, other nations that are going to be affected by this. But who's more predisposed to these things? Which that's a word that Esau, Edom is using. Okay. And this is all plans for him to destroy a lot of you and for you to submit unto him. Okay. Because you're going to literally be out on the streets. And then it's the finger's going to be pointed. Oh, who's the person who did this? And you Jakes are not going to have any clue. And then the damn devil's going to come in to save the day, but you're going to have to take his vaccine and you're going to have to take his chip. Okay? But he shall be saved out of it. Now that he that shall be saved out of it is speaking about the elect. Okay? The ones who take heed to Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay? Because we understand, what Esau Edom is doing. The Lord, he has opened our eyes and he has told us to tell, our people. And, let me just bring that out. What is that? Oh, let me read this. I said I was going to make it, I'm going to try to make it quick, but let me just bring out, I got a couple more scriptures hit me. I got the Spirit's going to have me, do it. Isaiah 58:1, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. And that's what we've been doing since our apostles and elders on down, even their elders. Okay. We've been, basically, showing the Lord, telling you, what the Lord wants, what Yahweh Shema Shai wants. But, I guarantee you them Jakes down there, they practice, Christianity, they're Baptists or Methodists. Okay. And they don't want to hear anything about Yahweh Shai. They believe in Cesar Borgia, the white Christ. Okay, that's who their God is, and their God's gonna kick their ass out on the street. Okay, amidst hurricanes, amidst a deadly plague, the different elements, and the black woman, she gonna have all types of kids, and you already know she gonna be running to the so-called white man. Okay. And the so-called white man's going to say, you're going to have to take my vaccine and you have to take my chip. And I got housing for you, because a lot of them, they were already, having assistance from the government. Okay. And those moratoriums and all that assistance is running out. This is Ezekiel 3. I could start up, but I'm going to just try to go to the point. Let me see. Let me just read this. This is Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Okay, and a watchman watches for the enemy. And we have been watching for the enemy, telling you that the enemy is coming in, Esau, Edom. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. See? So we're giving you Jake's warning. Now, I'm not going to read the rest. You can read the rest. But Jake, you Israelites you full of shit. All right. That's why the Lord is about to come and get you. All right. Until next time. Shalom to the elect.